Once upon a time, in a land where dreams take flight, babies ruled the roost. Yes, you heard it right, babies. This wasn't your everyday kingdom, no sir. This was the land of dreams, a place filled to the brim with laughter, joy, and the sweet smell of baby powder. Imagine, if you will, a world where the tiniest inhabitants call the shots. Picture a place where the currency of the realm is giggles and gummy smiles, where the only laws are nap times and snack breaks. This is a kingdom where the king himself is not a wise old man with a long white beard, but a rosy-cheeked toddler, all chubby fingers and sparkling eyes. His crown? A rubber ducky, naturally. And oh, the antics of these tiny tots. They ran the place with their own brand of baby logic, turning the world topsy-turvy with their innocent shenanigans. Take, for instance, the royal chef, a baby of course, who was a culinary genius in his own right. His specialty? Mashed banana pies served with a side of purred peas, a delicacy in the land of dreams, I assure you. Then there were the royal guards, babies armed with rattles and soft plush toys, always ready to protect their kingdom. And the royal storytellers, tiny bards who spun tales of magical pacifiers and enchanted onesies, their stories lulling the entire kingdom into a peaceful slumber. But let's not forget the baby king. A benevolent ruler, he ruled with an iron fist, or rather a soft, pudgy hand. His decree? Mandatory playtime for all, followed by a soothing lullaby and a midday nap. His kingdom loved him, for he was a king who truly understood his people. And as you can imagine, it was a world full of giggles, gurgles, and a whole lot of diapers. Now, in the land of dreams, every day was a new adventure. And when I say adventure, I mean the kind that involves teddy bear nights and dragon-shaped clouds. Once there came a day when the unthinkable happened. The land of dreams lost its favorite pacifier. You may wonder, how could such a calamity occur in such a peaceful place? Well, that's a story for another time. Today we focus on the epic quest that followed this loss. Our brave little adventurers, armed with their cuddly teddy bear knights, began their journey. They scaled the fluffy Pillow Mountains, where the peaks were as soft as marshmallows, and the valleys filled with the sweet scent of baby powder. A tumble here, a giggle there, the babies pressed on, their laughter echoing through the candy floss clouds. Next came the rivers of milk, flowing with the creaminess of 1,000 bedtime bottles. They sailed across these milky waters in their sturdy crib ships, navigating the gentle waves with the expert guidance of their teddy bear knights. Now you can't have an adventure without a villain, can you? Enter the mischievous kitten, with eyes as glittery as stardust and a purr as deceptive as a lullaby. This cunning creature had one weakness though, a soft spot for laser pointers. Our tiny heroes, quick to catch on, used this to their advantage. They shone the laser pointer hither and thither, leading the distracted kitten on a wild goose chase. The babies, seizing the moment, outwitted the kitten, and finally there it was, the lost pacifier. Sitting atop a mountain of soft, cuddly toys, it glistened under the soft glow of the dreamy moonlight. Triumphantly, our heroes retrieved the pacifier, their giggles of joy ringing throughout the land of dreams. Ah, such bravery, such valor, all for the noble cause of retrieving a pacifier. But every story, even one as delightfully absurd as ours, carries a moral, and this one's no different. You see, even in the land of dreams, where babies rule the roost and everything is as soft as a cloud, there are lessons to be learned. The most important of which, as our tiny heroes have shown us, is the power of unity and teamwork. Now you might be thinking, what can babies possibly teach us about teamwork? Well, let me tell you, they've got it down to a fine art. When faced with a challenge, did they throw their toys out of the pram? No, they didn't. Instead, they banded together, combining their might in a way that would make even the toughest of grown-ups proud. And it wasn't just about the bigger babies helping the small ones or the fast ones carrying the slow. No, it was about everyone contributing what they could, in their own unique way. And let's not forget the humor in all of this, because even in times of adversity, our baby heroes knew how to keep the mood light. After all, what's a bit of struggle if you can't share a giggle or two along the way? It's almost as if they were telling us, hey, even in a world run by babies, a good laugh goes a long way. And when their victory was finally secured, oh, the celebration that ensued. You've never seen such a grand feast of mashed banana pies. Little hands reaching out, faces smeared with banana, and giggles echoing through the land. It was a sight to behold. But the real punchline here is this. Even in a world as wonderfully wacky as the land of dreams, where babies are in charge and mashed banana pies are the highest form of culinary delight, the same principles that guide our world hold true. Unity, teamwork, a sense of humor, and a good feast to celebrate victories. These are the ingredients of success. So remember, whether you're a baby or a grown-up, teamwork makes the dream work. And yes, a good mashed banana pie never hurts either. As the sun sets in the land of dreams, our little heroes drift off to sleep, their hearts filled with joy and their bellies filled with banana pie. Each one of them, curled up, snuggled and swaddled comfortably, surrender to the gentle lull of the dreamy night, their tiny breaths slow, their small fingers uncurl, and their ever-curious eyes finally close. The land of dreams is now bathed in a serene silence, punctuated only by the occasional cooing and sighing of our sleeping heroes. And what do they dream of, you ask? Why, of course, they dream of their next big adventure. A grand quest, perhaps, in search of the ultimate baby toy. A magical rattle that sings lullabies, or a plush teddy bear that tells stories, who knows? The possibilities are endless in their dreams. And so ends another dreamy day in the land of dreams. Remember, in a world ruled by babies, anything is possible. And always, always keep your pacifier close. Good night.